Hi, I'm Jay Luna, and this is We Found New Music with Grant Owens, and this is my song, I'm Having a Hard Time Being Myself. Hey, being optimistic is insane when everybody's got a taste of fame. Well, I get by on alcohol and pain. In May, traded mom and pop for East LA. Packed me up and sent me on my way. But when we talk, I know they wish I stayed. I'm having a hard time being myself all of the time, all of the time. And everyone asks me if I'm doing well, and I just been lying, I just been lying. Some people make it look so easy. I'm not made for TV, I'm completely lost. All of the time, all of the time. Hey, I'm tired of people telling me to wait, pretending that I'm younger than my age, and linking up with suits and what's her name. It's safe to say that I feel out of place, that I meet someone new and change my face. I'm going back on promises I made. I'm having a hard time being myself all of the time, all of the time. And everyone asks me if I'm doing well, and I just been lying, I just been lying. Some people make it look so easy. I'm not made for TV, I'm completely lost. All of the time, all of the time. Got a light on my mind, with myself being I am I holding on it, I just like. Got a light on my mind, with myself being I, and I'm tired as I can't lie. I'm having a hard time being myself all of the time, all of the time. And everyone asks me if I'm doing well, and I just been lying, I just been lying. Some people make it look so easy. I'm not made for TV, I'm completely lost. All of the time, all of the time.
Hey guys, we are back on We Found New Music. I am Grant Owens. We're joined by Jay Luna in the house. I guess this is our second time we've done an interview, but I don't remember our first one, so I will go back and listen to that. But you've got a lot under your belt now, a lot more under your belt. You've done a few shows with We Found New Music, and you're really finding your sound, I think.
Yeah.
You're having fun doing it, I can tell. Most recent single is High School Sweetheart, and that's out now. Kind of talk about that single to get started and what you feel you accomplished on that one.
Yeah, sure. So I just released High School Sweetheart a couple weeks ago. I wrote it with my friend Hare. At the time that we started writing it, it was like mid-quarantine actually. So we're like kind of just bouncing ideas back and forth. I just produced her whole EP.
So originally it was like a bridge part of one of her EP songs.
Oh, crazy.
Like the starting idea. And I was just like, I was obsessed with it. And I was like, I'm sorry, we need to make this like a separate song. So I made a separate song. I wrote like a chorus top line. And then, I don't know, just kind of like snowballed from there, turned into like another song that we both really love. And I mean, the topic I felt was like pretty unique, you know, like talking about kind of like how, kind of like the ugly side of like high school sweethearts where like it's all fun and games when you're a little kid, but when you grow up, you know, you kind of get disillusioned by like what you actually want, and like it kind of drives people apart a lot of times. And I feel like that's not something I really hear a lot in songs. Like you just talk about like the romanticized like fantasy of it all, not like how it can get really weird and different, and you really see like people's true colors over time and in circumstance.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely. All right. So let's back up a little bit, talk about your background, where you're from, how long you've been creating music, and kind of what you do to work on your music.
Yeah. I'm originally from Orange County, California. I've been making music probably like 7-8 years now. It started mostly when I was in college in New York, so I kind of bounced between Orange County and New York. And I feel like that bounce kind of like led me to like my influences and sounds, like a lot of like the electronic people I met in like New York, and a lot of like the surf punk, like alt stuff that I grew up in Orange County. I feel like is kind of like what I bring out in my music now. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So you're from those places, including Orange County, which is where I grew up as well. But I think you bring a lot of your fan base out that you probably grew up with.
Yeah.
They come out in full support.
Yeah, best friends I could ask for, really. They always come out.
You know, not everybody gets that kind of support.
Yeah,
so
I'm super lucky, definitely.
obviously you've fostered a good friendship, and people are very supportive of what you do. And then as far as your production, I think you pretty much put these tracks together yourself.
Yeah. Well, High School Sweetheart, I co-produced with Hair just because like she was the other person on the song. But yeah, I would say the last couple songs have been mostly me. I've been working with some more people though, and it's been definitely like.
Well, you also talk about the breakdown on your TikTok and stuff. You've seemed to gotten pretty much into that, right?
Yeah.
And it's like clip by clip. It kind of explains
Yeah.
some of your production process, and that's kind of what I'm trying to hit on. It seems like, you know, very hands-on with your music.
Yeah.
It's a complicated type of style too that you have. It's like a mix of different things going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like a long time coming, honestly, because I think I put so many genres in boxes like most people do. But it feels nice to be able to like incorporate like, oh, I really like how like this genre does these drums and this genre does these guitars, and just like finding a way to meld them together.
Yeah. No, I mean, we love that at We Found Music, where you're finding your own unique sound by meshing a bunch of different sounds together.
Yeah, exactly.
There's, no limit. There doesn't need to be any limit,
right.
But you've had some support on the different playlists, and we've always enjoyed checking out your stuff. Anything coming up for you? Any upcoming stuff?
Yeah. So I'm actually working on an EP right now. 4 or 5 songs. I haven't fully committed to the last song yet, but we'll see. I'm gonna start rolling that out hopefully in the next month or 2. And just like a couple singles, hopefully like a full release by like next year spring.
Awesome.
That's like the idea. But yeah, super excited for that because honestly, I think I've been sitting on some of those since like, I don't know, 2020, 2019. So yeah, really excited.
Okay. Well, the new single is High School Sweetheart. Also, the song you played today was one of our favorites. What's that called?
I'm Having a Hard Time Being Myself.
Very catchy song. Go check it out.
Thank you.
A lot of people were singing along to that at your show.
Yeah, that was so cool. That was like, I don't know if I told you, but that show was like my first show out of quarantine. So it was like first show in years.
Wild.
Yeah, and like I put that song out. And I was like, oh man, like I don't even know if anyone knows this song. Like, yeah, sure. Like people
the whole room was singing every
lyric.
lyric.
And I was like, holy shit, or holy crap, like that's like really crazy to like witness in person. So
it's a catchy song, and the way you laid it out, and we're doing all those different TikToks and kind of like going through how you made it, and It stood out, man. So congrats on that.
Thank
But
you.
we'll have to do another show together so people can come back together and sing every lyric.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
man. Thank you
That'd be
so
ideal.
much. Again, the name is Jay Luna. High School Sweetheart is out now. Jay Luna, thank you for joining me on We Found New Music.
Thanks for having me.